everyone, so second video review for this week is for A Lover's Mercy by Fiona Zedde. Again, if you want to check out my Goodreads review, if you're on Facebook there is a link below all the videos, or if you're on YouTube there is a link in the description below, and this is the video review. So A Lover's Mercy by Fiona Zedde was another Ylva arc that I was given to read, and it is part of their superheroine collection. So I've only read one of the book in this collection, but there are 5 now, I believe, in total. So I really should get caught up, shouldn't I, and get the other 3 and read them. Especially seeing as one of them, I think it's the second book in the series, is actually the this is actually A Lover's Mercy is actually the sequel to that second book, so it's got the same characters in it. Now, one thing with this book that really got me was one of the main characters had a name that I took one look at it while I was reading and was like, how the hell do you say that? But I love characters like this. I love characters and place names and things like that in books, which encourage me to research and find out what it is as a name and everything, and it's really fascinating. So the book is, like I say, a follow-on to the second book in the superheroine collection by Ylva Publishing, and it follows the 2 main characters. One is May and one is Xochitl. Now, I hope I said that right, because that's the one where I looked and I was like, how do you say that? It's got like an X and then it's got like an O, and I was like, I have no idea how to say this. But little Google told me something about it being Spanish, and it's Xochitl. So I'm going to say it with that weird like accent, like Google taught me how to say it. Anyway, so they have this really intense and exciting relationship, which has obviously already been established in the first book, but you don't need to have read the prequel to this in the collection to understand this book. It is all very much explained for you throughout the story for you to get enough of an understanding and for it to be read as a standalone book. Because I didn't actually know it was a sequel until I actually went on to post my written review on Goodreads, and I was like, oh, there's a first one. I hadn't even, because I haven't read it, hadn't even clicked. So you can literally read this standalone and it won't affect you in your enjoyment of the story. When you learn that it is a sequel, it will enhance you wanting to know more about these characters. So naturally, I want to read that second book in this collection, because I want to know more about these 2 characters now that I've got to know them. Anyway, they May has these powers, and she basically spends her days saving human people. But she's got a little bit careless with herself, so she's not taking as much care of herself as Xochitl thinks she should be, and therefore she's sort of following her because she's got her own responsibilities within their community, and she punishes people who break rules. So I think it's the meta community, and Xochitl basically is an enforcer, so she's there to make sure anyone breaking community rules gets punished for it. Unfortunately, now she's fallen in love with May, and she's in a relationship with May, and it now involves a member of May's family. So Xochitl has got all caught up in that, and basically her relationship with May and her love and her worry for her is exposing her weaknesses throughout this book. So it becomes a story that's quite gripping and emotional, because both characters have to learn to adapt if they're going to survive. If they don't adapt, they're just not going to get over this difficult situation with May's family. And so it really showed how love can prevail and make you stronger together. Working together, it makes you stronger. They have their few little lovers tiff moments, don't get me wrong, because they're both very powerful in terms of their character. They're very strong-minded, strong-willed women, and therefore they do come to blows over a few things, but it's you know, it's manageable. It's no like massive fight that ruins everything. It's disagreements, and especially sort of because it involves May's family, that is naturally what you'd expect. So it does follow people with superpowers, part of the superheroine collection, and it was really exciting read. I really did enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to, like I say, reading the second book so I can find out how these characters develop their relationship even further, and how they, you know, how they met maybe, or how they came together. It'd be great just to know more about them because they were very intriguing characters. So I'll pop a link in the description if you want to go and grab a copy of A Lover's Mercy by Fiona Zedde. And if you've read Lover's Mercy by Fiona Zedde, please let me know. Please let me know what you thought of it. If you've read the first one, again, let me know what you thought. And if it's on your to-read list, or you're interested in the superheroine collection and this particular book as well, please let me know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in. And this is a very specific genre that Ylva have gone for with this collection, and it's something very different within the lesbic genre, and I really find it fascinating. It's great. It's like sci-fi comic superheroes, and it's just amazing. So yeah, if you do check it out, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Bye!